nations that make up this year's World Cup. And in the next group, Group G, we have Brazil. That's right, Brazil. Can they get their hands on another trophy to add to their set? We're going to take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks, Babylon's giving another prediction video today. We're going to take a look at early door predictions for Group G in the World Cup in Qatar, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and get bang up to all things Group G related, Pepper related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. Under one Ruski. A very, very tricky group is Group G, with the likes of Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia and Switzerland making up the quartet, of course. But who will actually go through to the knockouts? Who will actually go home? We'll take a look at it, all of it in a minute, of course. Big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, guys. You know who you are. But anyway, let's jump in the deep end, of course, and have a look at what I'm talking about. That's right. I'm talking about this. It's the World Cup. Of course, it's that. The trophy, of course, and Brazil have had their hands on it many, many times. How many times? Of course, according to my eyes, 5 times in the past. But they haven't won it since 2002. They are long overdue. That's 20 years. That's a lifetime if you're a Brazilian. And there's many Brazilian players born or haven't been born since they last won a trophy. So 20 years and a chunk of change for Brazil. Anyway, they qualify as winners of Coambiel. They secured the deal on the 11th of November 2021. 22 tournaments in the past. 2018 was the last. 22 in a row for Brazil. They won it in 58, 62, 70. 94 and 2002. Of course, 9-2 to go the distance for Brazil. They're joined by La Suisse. Of course, Switzerland qualified as winners of the UEFA Group, secured the deal on the 15th of November 2021. 12 tournaments in the past for La Suisse. 2018 was their last. 5 tournaments in a row. They made the quarterfinals in 1934, 38, 54 as well. And, of course, odds of 80-1 to go the distance, of course. And they are joined by Cameroon. That's right, of course. Cameroon, of course, qualified as African winners of their passage. Of course, they secured the deal on the 29th of March, 2022. 8 tournaments in the past for Cameroon. 2014 was their last. 1 in a row as well, just a 1 in a row. So it's been a while, actually. So they weren't in Russia. They were at Brazil. Quarterfinals in 1990. Can they do it again? 200-1 to go the distance for Cameroon. Long way to go. And of course Serbia, that's right. Serbia secured the deal as well on the 14th of November 2021. UEFA winners, 13 tournaments in the past, again as a combined nation as well as their own. 2018 was their last. 2 in a row as well for Serbia, and they finished in 4th place as a different nation, of course, when they were part of Yugoslavia back in 1930, 1962, 150-1 to go the distance. That's right. Goodness gracious. Serbia, that's the 4 teams, that's the 4 nations. But of course, these are the games. That's right. Let's jump in the deep end, of course, and have a look at the games in all its glory. All kick off on the 24th of November. That's right. Of course, Switzerland will kick off against Cameroon. What a fantastic match that will be to start this group. And realistically, you do look at Brazil from the get-go as the team that's going to probably run away with it. I'm not going to lie to you, it's probably the way this prediction video will go. But who's going to join them? That, my friends, is a different question. It's a difficult question. And Switzerland against Cameroon will be a difficult match to separate these two sides. They'll lock horns again on the 24th of November, and they'll open up the group. And of course, in my eyes, I can't remember. It's got a draw. That's right. That's how tight it's going to be. Fine margins. 1-1 in the end. And again, when you come to opening days, you want to kind of get out of that first match with your hopes still intact. A defeat will actually put you on the back burner, especially when you're up against an opponent like Cameroon or Switzerland, depending on who you are. Of course, Brazil will be expected to beat Serbia, and Serbia will expect to probably lose to Brazil. So if they come out of this with no points, then you know what? They've got their most tricky game out of the way. Anything they can pick up against Brazil, if anyone can pick up a point against Brazil, they are quids in. Unfortunately, Serbia will not be quids in. They'll be 3-0 down. They've got it all to do, but they've got the most difficult game out of the way. And of course, they'll look forward to the next couple of games. And the next game will come in thick and fast on the 28th of November. It will be Cameroon against Serbia. Cameroon unbeaten with that point. Serbia need to bounce back, and bounce back they will to a point. 1-1 in the end. 2 points now for Cameroon, 1 point for Serbia. They'll go into the all-European game against Switzerland with all hopes on the line. That's right. Brazil, though, will take on Switzerland. 3 points in the bag. The Swiss with the point in the bag. What they're going to do with all, of course, they're going to get beat as well. 2-1 in the end. Brazil looking comfortably going through. 6 points in the bag. The Swiss with a point. Serbia with 2 points, and Cameroon with a point. All going down to the final games. Goodness gracious me, and what a way to go. Cameroon, of course, looking like the ones that are going to be hard done by. They come into this back to. Would a point do? A point might be enough, or in fact, a point might not be enough. A defeat could see them go through if I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah, because if Or would it be? Or would it be? Switzerland have got a point. No, well, it could. So if Cameroon do lose this game and there's a draw between Serbia and Switzerland, it will go down to goal difference. That's how fine a margin this group has turned out to be. With Brazil running away with it, of course, comfortably, I do anticipate them to beat Cameroon, even though at this stage, on the 2nd of December, they'll be qualified with, of course, back-to-back wins, 6 points out of 6, with their nearest opponent with 2 points, and that being Cameroon as well. I do think Brazil will come out of this 3-0, and that goal difference could be massive. Big wins against Cameroon, big wins against Serbia, and of course a narrow win against Switzerland, of course. And Switzerland will take on Serbia in the battle for Europe here, and all eyes will be on this one on the 2nd of December. No one will give a shit about the Cameroon-Brazil game because they know Brazil will win, even if it is a second-string squad. But what's going to happen in this one? It's a draw, and it's complications. Get your calculators out as well, because Switzerland have got drawn twice, Cameroon have drawn twice, Serbia have drawn twice. They've all lost to Brazil. Get your calculators out. Who scored the most goals? Who's going to join Brazil in the knockout stages? That's how fine a margin this group is. So for me, of course, into 4th spot, we already know Brazil are through, but 4th spot is Serbia. Oh my days, Mitro goal is going nowhere. Just 2 points of the ball. 2 goals scored, 5 goals conceded, 3 goals a difference is the thing. Who's actually finished in 3rd here is actually Cameroon, of course, who knocked out. Same points as Serbia. Actually, same goal difference as well. I don't know why. Maybe alphabetical coin toss or whatever it is. Regardless of that, Switzerland will come in 2nd spot. 2 points as well. 3 goals scored, 4 goals conceded, -1 goal difference. That's enough for them to join Brazil, who comfortably go through, winning 3 out of 3, and of course into the knockout stages they go. Wow, I told you this group was going to be tight. Let's take a look at the odds then. The odds for this group, of course, we've seen the odds for the tournament, but the odds for the group, it is, like I said, Brazil are 9-4 on. They're nailed on to win this group. Second favourites, according to my odds, are the Swiss, 9-2. Then the third favourites is 11-2 Serbia, with Cameroon in 12-1. It's pretty much close to the money how I got it. But anyway, that's my take on a very, very tricky Group G. Let me know your thoughts as well as we look forward to that. We've got free previews, reviews, watch-alongs, and of course predictions right here on the channel as and when we get them for the World Cup, and of course sticker openings as well. Tournament build-up will continue throughout the coming weeks, months and days. That's right. So I look forward to seeing you there. Make sure you join me. Make sure you smash your subscribe wherever I am. There I am. Of course, and join me for some more content for the World Cup, and of course Blackburn Rovers and football related things are going to start picking up on the channel over the next few weeks, and hopefully you'll be there with me. But until then, smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, smash the little bell. But until then, boys, we're done right now.